I just walked away, bruh, with the rose. I think she gave the rose back to me, right? So I walked away with the rose. And mind you, I'm like 10 years old, bruh. I started like tearing up a little bit. I would say I was like crying, but I was tearing up because I wasn't no bruh. Alright, y'all. I got another story time. It's been a minute since your boy hit you up with a story time. But before I get into it, sub up, share this with your mom, your dad if he's in your life, your partner, boy or girl, we don't judge, your dog, and your great grandparents, wherever they at. But anyway, this story time is about how your boy got his heart broken for the very first time. It's gonna happen to everybody at some point. If it hasn't happened before, it's bound to happen to your so be prepared. But anyway, let's get straight into this story time. So I'm the new kid on the block. Me and my family moved to this area, go to a new school. You know how it be. You start meeting new people and whoop-de-woo, and then you start settling in slowly but surely, scouting out the baddies, which one you want off rip. That's just how it is. I moved a lot as a kid, so that's what I'll do. And while scouting, I think it was my elementary school, because at the time I was in the 4th grade, bruh. Yeah, your boy got his heart broken at a very young age, but it was a valuable lesson that I took till this day. So I see some that I like. I didn't go up, I think I did go up and say hi and some slight stuff, slight communication, nothing too crazy. But then I just wanted her bad, bro. I would just say I was in love, but I just wanted her bad, bro. I was fantasizing everything, as a young kid, bro. You just don't know. You think everything's Disney princess movie, that all you gotta be is some type of Prince Charming, then boom. You just gotta chase the girl until she wants you. That was the mindset as I think a 10-year-old Ryan, bro. So that's what I did. I started conjuring up the best love letters you've ever heard in your life, bro. Like, you know how I was the Eminem of writing love letters, bro. I was a true poet. Nobody could mess with my pen, bro. When's the last time you heard about Drake, bro? Drake was ducking me, So that's what I did. I wrote Shorty a love letter like it was a song, bro. Yeah, I wrote her a song, bro, telling her how I felt. I remember it was like a rainy day, bro. It was a rainy day. Wrote her a song. I think I put some money in there, like a $5. I don't know why my time did that, but I did it, bro, just to boost the odds, It was like a parlay. I had to put a little bit extra sum to win big. So my goes to her class because I had to do it at our break or lunchtime. So I walked down to her classroom. It was like 2 doors down the hall from mine. I go knock on the door because we couldn't go outside. It was raining, right? So I knock on the door. I asked if she's there because I got a letter. So this one dude, bruh, and one of her friends came to the door. So they took the letter, bro. And then after like a couple minutes, they came back. Listen, in my mind, I'm going crazy. I'm like, finally, I did it, bro. I finally expressed my feelings. I was a happy kid, man. I thought I was bold at that time. I was just shooting, shoot, right? So after a while, I get the letter back, bro, and my heart sank. The letter comes back a little bit crumpled up, bro. You could tell that she crumpled it up, but somebody sorted it, trying to make sure like it didn't look too bad in shape, right? To protect my feelings at the time. But bro, I get the letter back, the money is gone. So they finessed my bruh. They took my and they gave back a crumpled up letter, bro. I was heartbroken, but my was like, nah, yeah, maybe it was an L today, but I'm gonna keep on trying, you know? At that time, my mindset was like, keep on going. She gonna budge one day, and she gonna give me the time of day. So that's why I did. The next time was Valentine's Day, bro. Valentine's Day, I gave her, there was like flowers. They were giving out flowers at my old elementary school around Valentine's Day, right? So this is what I did. I got me a rose, bruh. They were giving out roses for like, I think, $5. So, mind you, I already invested $10 in total on this girl, bruh, thinking that she gonna be the one, right? So I'm over here thinking, what a master plan. I feel like I'm Batman, bruh. Batman be having all these contingency plans and stuff, bruh. I'm like, yeah, I'm just smart like that. Look at the planning, bruh. Can't nobody mess with me. This gonna work this time around. So I get the rose, and then I head on to the student section where I'll be sitting for games and stuff, but it was outside by the field, the bleachers. What am I talking about? The bleachers. So I head to the bleachers. She's sitting with some of her friends. So then, listen, my mind going crazy, bro. I didn't want to mess this up because the first time it was I messed up. But I knew that I had to do it, bro. I can't take back-to-back L's. So I went, I think I was with one or two of my homies. I was telling them, hey, come with me, bro. Just come with me. Don't necessarily be right there, but be nearby, for support, for confidence. Your homeboys are supposed to have your back. So that's what I did. So we go to the bleachers, and she's sitting there with her friends. So I just got the courage to go up and give her the rose. Bro, yo, all hell broke loose, bruh. I give her the rose. She takes it, but then one of her friends is like, she doesn't like you. She has a boyfriend. And then I'm there looking like a I'm just standing still. I'm like, what? So I don't necessarily remember how it went, but I remember that part. And then afterwards, bro, I remember like looking at her, then I just walked away, bro, with the rose. I think she gave the rose back to me, right? So I walked away with the rose. And mind you, I'm like 10 years old, bro. I started like tearing up a little bit. I was like crying, but I was tearing up because I wasn't no but I was tearing up a little bit. So I wiped my eyes from my tears, bro. My homeboys just bigging me up. There's sharing some positive stuff at that time. But yeah, I took 2 L's back to back. My heart was out of it, bro. So I'm like, you know what? That's when started to click. A switch flicked, and I was just a whole different person from there. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna get my get back. So you know what I did? We had to line up to come in and out of, classes for breaks and stuff. When we're lining up to go back in, I give that rose that I gave that girl that I wanted to another girl, bro. I was on some timing. I'm like, hey, I don't have no time to waste. If you're going to play with my emotions, I'm going to go where I'm loved and appreciated, right? So I give my rose to another girl. And it's another story for another time with that shorty. Because let me tell you, that shorty, she done me worse than the first one. And the first one was was insane, bro. All right, so after all that fiasco, let's just say your boy learned at a young age that you can't chase somebody that don't want you, bruh. Doesn't matter how much money you got, how much clothes you got on, bruh. Old girls just did not want me. And the thing is, bruh, not too long after, like a couple weeks after, not a couple weeks after, but like the next school year, 5th grade, bruh, like within the first week, I see her pull up with another dude, bruh. It was that easy for him. But before that, right, she got with one of my homeboys, bruh. One of my friends at the time, they start going out. Like, not too long after I tried my stuff with old girl, bruh, she went and got with one of my friends, bruh. And that was it. I had enough. That girl pissed me off, bruh. I was done. I was moving. Listen, after these two girls, bruh, like the next girl I'm gonna talk about in another story time, maybe down the line. But after those two, bruh, after how slimy they treated me, bruh, I was like, you know what? It's up. I'm gonna move like Future, bruh. That's how I was moving. That was the mentality, because at the time I started listening to Future, you know? So that's why Future my GOAT, bruh. But anyway, yeah, that's the first time I got my heart broken, bruh. And like I said before, with the next girl I gave my rose to, it just got worse. It just got worse. So after those traumatic events, I changed my mentality when coming into relationships. And like I said before, if you haven't got your heart broken, it's bound to get broken sooner or later. But at the end of the day, I'm happy that it happened to me at a young age. So now I knew how to navigate stuff when it comes to dealing with girls, bro. And hey, it's a learning experience that everybody's gonna go through. It hurt, yeah. And it kept me out of the game a little bit. And it is what it is. Like, I'm not gonna lie. It took me until high school for me to really start going out there and talking to girls like that, you know? But hey, man, it happens to us all. I'm glad that that's a chapter that I experienced earlier. And yeah, man, that's the end of the story. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully y'all enjoy the story time of how your boy got his heart broken. And yeah, man, y'all take care and peace. Oh yeah, by the way, the same girl, bro, I know that's not a way how to. Same girl, the first girl, you know, gave the rose love letter to, she moved to my neighborhood, bro. I remember she moved to my neighborhood too, and I just did not have the time to talk to her. She wanted to talk to me, but I was like, nah, I got something else going on. But yeah, man, thanks for y'all showing support and liking the video, and take care, man.